Hey everyone, welcome to the Knit and Crochet Spot. My name is Melissa and I'm podcasting to you from the suburbs of Atlanta, Georgia. Today is Monday, March 29th. I hope you all are doing well and I want to thank you for joining me. I also want to thank all my new subscribers. I hope that you like this podcast and that you find something interesting and you keep coming back. I'm very thankful. Thank you very much. Today's video will be about finished objects and works in progress. So we'll just get right into it. I have 3 finished objects and 4 whips. All right, so we'll just get into it. My first finished object is this hat. It's a knit hat, just a basic knit hat. And I just, I used a 4mm knitting needle for the rib, which is 2x2. And then a 5mm knitting needle for the body of the hat. And I knit for about almost 7 inches and then decrease. That's it. And the yarn that I used for that is this yarn. It's got a very Caron feel to it. Caron Simply Soft. That's what it feels like. This yarn is Loops and Thread, soft and shiny. I can't read that. It is the color is Circus. It's 100% acrylic, 207 yards, 113 grams. And it is made in China. This is what I have left. And I knit this hat for I knit this hat for Crochet Creations by Christy. She has a hat challenge every month, or a hat make along every month, and this is my March hat. All right, that's my first finished object. My second finished object is also for Crochet Creations by Christy. She has a YouTube channel and Facebook. This hat is on her Facebook group, and this is on her Facebook group as well. It's another make-along, and I made this. She had a Facebook make-along to use like a novelty yarn, and so I made a little baby hat with bunny ears for Easter. Oh, how it's supposed to go. I guess however they go. Isn't it cute? I think it's cute. Yeah, so I don't know what size. I was shooting for 3 to 6 months, and I think, yeah, I think that's about right. So the novelty yarn that I used for this is this yarn. This is a Yarn Bee yarn. It is Cloud 9. It is in the colorway Blush. I got this on clearance last year. And it is 251 yards, 71 grams, 100% polyester, a number 3. It's pretty thin. A number 3. And I think that's all. Made in Turkey. I think that's about it. And I had to actually pair it up with a regular yarn, because otherwise it just would have been a big pain in the butt. So the yarn that I paired it up with is this yarn. This is a Premier yarn. It's Deborah Norville Everyday. And this yarn is 100% anti-pilling acrylic. It's a number 4, 203 yards, 113 grams. Made in Turkey, and the color is Soft Peach. So I just doubled these up together and got this, and I think it's really cute. And I used a 8mm crochet hook. 8mm crochet hook, and I like to, on my crochet hats, because I always feel like the bottom flares out. So for the last 2 rows of this, oh, I'll tell you the pattern as well. I used a 7mm hook. I find it helps kind of close it in a bit, and it definitely did. So the pattern, and I didn't print it out. I just downloaded it onto my phone, but I'll link everything down below. This is the Easy Bunny Hat by JT Creations, and it is free on Ravelry. And I have a little bit of notes so I don't forget. Yep, so there's that. I really like this. Like, I don't know any 3 to 6 month olds, but I will give it to my daughter. I'm sorry, my granddaughter, and she can use it. Well, I'll give it to my daughter to give to my granddaughter, and she can use it on her dolls. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so that's my second works in progress. And that's my second finished object. My third and final finished object is Mr. Purselot. And I love him. I think he came out really cute. I wish I positioned the ears a little better, but overall he's cute. I made his tail a little bit shorter because I used 2 skeins of yarn, and I just finished that up. And I wasn't gonna get a new skein out so it's a little bit shorter than what the pattern called for. So this is Mr. Purselot. This is a pattern I got off Etsy by Crystal from Chronically Crocheting, and I'll link her. She has a YouTube channel. I will link that and her Etsy shop down below. Okay, so this is a bulky yarn, and the yarn that I used was this yarn, the Toy Box yarn by Premier. It's a 5 bulky, 109 yards, 100 grams, and the colorway is Silly Putty. Let's see, 100% acrylic, made in Turkey. So I used this, and for the body and the tail, and then for the ears, I used this yarn again, and that's the Premier Deborah Norville. I used that for the ears and the nose, and this is only this is just a 4-weight, and so I doubled this up and made the ears and the nose. And then the white is just this white. Wait, yes, I did use that. Yes, and this is the Lion brand Pound of Love. And it's the colorway white. It's a number 4. 16 ounces, 454 grams, 1,020 yards. So that's what I used for that. And then I also used for this and a bit of that. But so the eyes, it was a 30mm eye, and I didn't have any of those. So I just used buttons, and I crocheted that around because she said to use felt, but I used buttons. And then I took fabric glue and glued these on. And the crochet hooks that I used were 5mm, for the body, and then 4mm for like the little stuff. So that's Mr. Purselot. He's cute. I don't like his ear. That's okay. All right, so that is all of my finished objects. I'm going to take a sip of tea. I'm going to clear this just a bit. Okay, so I have 4 works in progress. The first one I'm working on in my Tea Doddles bag are my socks. I'll show you the bag. Isn't it cute? I think it was her Halloween bag. I'm almost positive. All right, so these are my socks that I'm working on. So here are the socks, and I'm actually doing a pattern. Oh no, I have it there. Yeah, I'm doing a pattern. I did this sock. This is a knit sock, and I did the sock plain because I normally knit my vanilla socks, and I don't know, I thought it would look good with a pattern, and I'm glad that I did. So I ripped it back, and I hadn't gotten very far, maybe to here. I had done the ribbing, and then maybe to about here on the body. So I just took it out. So these are my socks. Oh, they look good. And the pattern, well, I'll show you the pattern first and then the yarn. So I'm using this pattern by KF Jones of the Bakery Bears. It's the crunkled socks. Yep, that's the pattern that I'm using. And I got this off of Ravelry. It's a paid for pattern. And I'm using this yarn for the socks, which is Lolo Did It in Ravenclaw colorway. This is her everyday sock base. It is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, 100 grams, 463 yards. And this is it all caked up. And it does come with a mini for, you know, whatever you want to use it on. I can't even read what this says. I can't read it, but it's a lil Lolo with the same, you know, it's on her everyday sock. It's 92 yards. But I am thinking, because I really like these socks as they are, and I'm sort of thinking that maybe I would do that with these and not use and save this for something else. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just make this, and there'll be less ends to weave in. Just make this all out of just this yarn. So anyway, so I'm doing magic loop, and these are 2.25 needles. They're my Addies on a 32-inch cord. These are actually the Addie, the Rocket squared. So they're a little different. It kind of just, it grips it, but not like, it's just enough. I really like these needles. I like these a lot. I think I would like to get some, you know, like 16-inch circular ones, because you know, if you're gonna knit like a fingering weight hat or cowl or something, I think these would be really nice. So I think, let me see, I think that's everything. It's just 15 rows, 2x2 ribs, 64 stitches. And then the pattern till, I don't know. Well, maybe there'll be a bit more than ankle socks, but they're not going to be full socks. So that is a works in progress. I think I said everything about that. All right, next is, I didn't really get a ton of this done, but I got a couple of rows, 4 rows maybe. It is a crochet blanket, and this is the Cozy Stripes blanket by Lucy at Attic 24. And it's so soft, this yarn. So here it is. Like I said, I didn't really, this is where I ended, this is where I was last week, so I put in, I guess, 4 rows. It's so soft. It's really, this is going to be nice to snuggle up to. I like it, and I like working on it. So the yarn I'm using is it's the Baby Rainbow. Whoops. The Baby Rainbow yarn. By Loops and Threads. You get this at Michael's, 503 yards, 200 grams. It's a 4 medium, 100% polyester. That's why it's so soft. And so instead of getting all the ball bands out again, because I'm sure I'm going to show this a bunch, I'm just using, there's 4 colors in here. There's this color, the pink, the white, and the darker blue. And every 2 rows you change. And I've decided, oh, I pulled out a stitch. I've decided that I'm not going to weave all these in. I'm going to tie a knot and maybe stick a little bit of fabric glue on there and then do a border around it. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm using a 6mm crochet hook. Yeah. I'll show you what the yarn looks like. I just don't want to get out all the... I'll show you what they all look like. This is what they look like. They're big skeins of yarn. There's a lot of yards in them. But I think because I want to make this, I am making this for my granddaughter, and so that she can have this long term, I'm going to make it a big blanket, bigger than a 2-year-old really needs. And so I bought 2 each of those colors for this. So I want it to be a really good size blanket. So that's that. Okay, my next work in progress is a crochet shawl. This is in another Tea Doddles bag. I have all my Tea Doddles bags out today. All right, I've been showing this as well, and I'm getting almost finished with the cake of yarn. So I'll show you the shawl first and tell you about it. So this is it. It probably doesn't look too different if you watched last time. Probably doesn't work. You know, once the shawl starts to get big, it's less noticeable how it, it doesn't grow as fast. So this is where I was. So I did that much, a little bit. And I'm debating on how much big, it's the pattern says to use 2 cakes of this yarn. And I don't think I'll last another cake of this yarn, so I don't know, I'm not sure really how much bigger I'm going to want it to get. And so nope, that's not it. The yarn is the Caron Cotton Ripple Cakes. I should have got out the other skein that I had so you could see it. I will next time. Because you can't even see. It's so pretty. I don't know if you can hear my husband laughing. Something's funny. So that's all that's left of the cake. And the cakes are so pretty. It's almost a shame to use them, really. Anyway, so we'll go on to this. So it's a number 3 yarn. It is 100% cotton, 240 grams, 491 yards. It's the Soft Summer Stripes collection. And the colorway of this is, Wildflowers. And then there's a shawl. This shawl is what I'm crocheting. I'm crocheting that shawl, and it is on the back of this. And it says to use 2 balls, 2 cakes of the yarn. I don't know. If I were to wear it like this, it would be big enough. But I'm thinking my mother, maybe for Mother's Day, and she would like a summer shawl. She's in Connecticut, so, they have cooler nights. She could have this to to kind of wrap around herself, and she loves shawls. So here it is. What else about it? Oh, I'm using a 5mm crochet hook, my tulip. I love this hook. So I think that's it about that. All right, and then my last works in progress is a knitted sweater, which I forgot the pattern. I did work on this. I've been working on this since last year. Was it before Christmas I started? I'm sure. And I didn't do that much, but at any rate, this is a knit sweater. Make sure my needles are okay, and here it is. Here it is. So I'm supposed to go to 15 inches from under the arm, so I have like an inch left. This is a sweater by Joji Locatelli. It's a basic raglan, I think. So this is it. I didn't really do that much on it. But I did some on it, so I said, well, I'm going to show you. And I haven't been, you know, I haven't shown it in a while. So basically from there to there, that's all I did. So I am knitting this on, because I forgot to bring in the bag with this. 4mm. These are my these are my Hi-Hias sharps. The interchangeables. The yarn is, I didn't bring anything in with this. Anyway, it's a Knit Picks yarn. It's a tweed yarn, DK. And it's plum wine. I know that, the colorway. So, yes. Anything else about that? I can't believe I forgot to bring all that in. But that's all my works in progress. And that's it. I want to say this. I have a giveaway going that's going to end on March the 29th, and I will be drawing a winner on April 1st. It's my 100 subscribers giveaway that I'm doing, and there's been a really great response to that, because now I have like 340 subscribers. Oh, I couldn't believe it. So I'm excited. So there's just, let's see, today is Monday. So then you have 2 more days, because it will end Wednesday night at 11:59. And then I will try to draw early on Thursday, April 1st. Yes, so, and I just want to say thank you. And the giveaway is to show my appreciation, to let y'all know that I enjoy doing this. And I really appreciate people watching. I hope you continue to watch. And that's all I have for today. I hope you all have a great week. And, oh, I do have some yarn hauls coming up, so look out for those videos. And then obviously Thursday, there'll be a video to draw the winner. So that's it, guys. Have a great night and a great week. Bye.